2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today.
Well, you love this player. Why wouldn't you wait to see how this player plays? You have a poster of this player at home, don't you?
A two.
Okay.
Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today.
Pretty good shot there.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. This is an extremely long putt. They might even have to hinge on this one. Ouch, that hurts. Well, that's a bit disappointing. And this putt coming up for his par. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Currently has a share of second place. We've arrived at a par 4. Second shot on the second. Quality shot, that one. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Nice line. Well, that'll play. Currently 6 under for the event. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
surely it's going to.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Bogey putt coming up here. Good putt that. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's going to want to improve on that current 5th spot.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Playing from around 190 yards out. And just one shot off the lead. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Setting up here with a very long putt.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Here we are at the 5th hole.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Just one shot back now. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Good punters will make these right on 5 feet.
This is what they have left for par here.
That will work. Just one off the lead after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. An outstanding performer with already 5 wins under their belt. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, you beauty! An eagle!
Whoa, check this out. In fuego, dialed in, call it what you will. Holding it from the fairway. Thank you very much.
Putting for eagle here. That was a gallant attempt. Oh, that's too bad. And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And that will take him to 6 under. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This hole here is a par 4.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. And he's down there.
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
A bit short with that effort.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Very crafty, that shot.
Great touch.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's flying high after that nice eagle on the last.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Looking really good, this one. All right, you'll make it the next time. It's time to check on the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
That's disappointing.
And coming up well short.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
This is a good chance. Nice comeback. That shows a lot of character. Be proud of that one.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Oh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. Good shot there, Beamer. And here we are with the third shot. He shares the lead. That's a good-looking shot there. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. And that will take him to 7 under. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here. It's tracking.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 155.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Sitting at -7. Outright first here. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
He's currently tied for first. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
Yeah, this...
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. Let's take a look at the current standings. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right, the rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Sitting at 7 under, currently tied for first place. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Getting ready to play their third. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
This is one of the most interesting par fives you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
And here we are with the third shot. Currently tied for the lead.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
If it's up, it could be in. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 8 under. He finds himself in a share of the lead. Teeing off now on the 14th hole. That tee shot looks pretty good. Second shot here on the 14th. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
What a shot from there. Take your hat off to them. This one's for birdie. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now leading by 1 shot. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Not bad. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Going with the 5-iron here. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently in the lead by a shot. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Wonderful putt, and that puts some real pressure on their rival now. And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard. This hole is a par 4.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
From around 140 yards here, he leads the field by a stroke. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Playing now from the fairway bunker. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Lining up from the sand now. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup. He's got this for his par.
That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Sitting at 10 under par for the event. And now striding to the final tee of this round. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. He shares top spot. Nine feet to the cup.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
That signs off on this player's performance for the day. And Rich, I could see you on the edge of your seat all day. It really was one of those cliffhanger performances. This player has a slender lead.
Absolutely, Luke. You always want to have the biggest lead possible, but I gotta say, one stroke is better than none.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.